everything's the name. Came through changing the game, doing my thing in my own lane. Every time you see me, I'm hitting them switches, sliding through with something super vicious. Who is this? Mr. Everything's the name. Came through changing the game, doing my thing in my own lane. Every time you see me, I'm hitting them switches, sliding through with something super vicious. Who is this? What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Everything, bringing y'all lowriders and horsepower, you dig? Rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing, and no one stops the grind, not even the haters on the sidelines. And today, in the lowrider, because we got to work on the lowrider. Now, every time I get in this thing and I ride it, I cruise it, but I don't cruise it not nearly as long as I spend working on this thing. Now, go ahead and hit that like button, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, but if you have, thank you very kindly. Now, let's see. I'm cruising this thing, don't really notice too much. It starts smoking, so that's one issue I got to look at. Now, I'm thinking it was like there's the brake booster, like the reservoir, that cap was it wasn't fastened on one side, so I'm kind of thinking that it could be that, but I gotta do another process to see where that leak is actually coming from, if there is an actual leak. But when I got back, I'm back here in the back checking out something, and then I go back and I look and I see that I got a bolt coming out. Man, I'm just finna get on to it, man. Just watch the video. Alright, I'm kind of far back, but I'm gonna try to show y'all as good as I can. You look right here. You got on the left side here, you got a bolt right there on the 4-link. If you look right here on the right side, there is no bolt in there. Why is there no bolt in there? There's no bolt because of the fact that I took it out because it was sticking out halfway. So the nut came off, and I mean that's expected, I guess, because of the fact that it being a 4-link, it's always lifting up and down, and if you're doing 3-wheel motion, side to side, whatever, you know that is gonna lift up and down. So I'm glad I still have the screw, and then I tried to find a nut to go on it, and so now I have to find a replacement nut to go back over that and screw whatever. I just probably want to have like 2 or 3 on standby. So that's where I'm at right now. So I'll be back, y'all. All right, now everything didn't happen all in one day. This was originally the bolt that went in there. Now this happened today. If you look on the end, it kind of looks chipped. That happened because I actually took this bolt earlier today to a shop up the road, and he grinded it down because it was kind of like I don't know how you would say, maybe ballooned or puffed out because the thread, it went bad, so he kind of shaved that down. But anyway, this is the one. It's like a 9/16. Yeah, we got another bolt that wasn't any good, but today I went and found these. I've been looking all week, like literally since Monday, and I found these right here that are supposed to match with the bolt I just showed y'all. So these literally would be like, you know, standbys. I just got them just in case. I only need one, but you can never have too many of something that you know will give you a headache. So I'm going to try the original bolt with one of the nuts, or actually I'll just go ahead and try the new bolt with the nut and see, and I might just keep this old thing on standby. So that's where we at with it right now. So I'm gonna attempt to go ahead and put this back in place and snug it down. All right, now taking the pause for the cause. I done played with this thing, hitting every type of switch imaginable to get that 4-link to line up to put that bolt in, because what happens is, if you do not have like a shop where you can go and you can lift it up on a hoist and everything just right, it's gonna take some playing. Camera's at a bad angle, but if you look right there to the right, you'll see that bolt is in there, and now I gotta try to back it out just a little bit because it's in too far. I can't get the nut on. So that's the dilemma I'm at right there. All right, now it's together. It's the best angle with my little tripod I can get you. So I'm about to just test it out. Battery's a little low, so bear with me. Alright, now we're gonna look at it from this view. Bolt is in. It's as tight as I can get it. If you look, I got a locking nut on there. I don't think it originally had a locking nut on there, and I don't think they probably had the proper bolt in, not necessarily the bolt, but they probably didn't have a locking nut, which is why it came off. Now, even with that little bit of space in there, it's as tight as I can get it, and it's not moving or nothing like that. So I'm just gonna watch it for now. This ain't the perfect channel where everything happens perfect, but hey, it'll do for now. Hit the switch a couple of times. I would have to hit it on 3-wheel, see how it does, but this is what I'm working with right now, y'all. This joker right here, I think this was originally the problem child. This one came out when I first got it, and they put a locking nut on this one, and it matched just right. But I done been to all kinds of excuse me, I've been to all kinds of hardware stores and cannot get a bolt that is perfect for that to go in there and not, you know, like meet that other nut right there. So hey, this is what I'm working with, y'all. I ain't tripping about it. I'm just gonna monitor it and make sure it stays in there, cause it definitely is in locking position and it ain't going nowhere. Battery's getting low. Time to charge that thing up. Yep, but it got on 3 though. That's all I wanted to see though. Back there. Alright, now look at the motor again. This side turned out good because this is where I did the valve cover gasket. If you check right there, there's no new oil from last video at all. And this thing ran for a while, and I ran it up the road a few miles, got some gas in it, then it started smoking. But it was not smoking from over here, it was smoking from over here. Now I still need to tighten up some things on my brake system, and I got up the road and it started smoking, but it was all coming from over here. So I got home, looked, I didn't see nothing coming from there, but the reservoir, the cap was up on this side completely. So I'm pretty sure when I hit the brakes, it might have went ahead and leaked over on this side. Now I haven't started this thing up in a whole week because I wanted whatever oil was on it to dry up. I am gonna go to the store and get me some I need to get some degreaser because I need to fully hit this thing with plenty of degreaser so I could see if there's a leak coming from anywhere. So that's my next task to do. I do need to get another oil cap because this bad boy is shot. This is from the era where they didn't have a screw on for this type of motor. Look at this thing. So I'm getting a little bit of that, you know, that smoke that comes from up top from there as well, because that thing is shot. So I'm gonna get a new one of these. I'm gonna be on the hunt for that. And that's about it as far as this thing. But I gotta try to see if I can find an actual leak, or if it was just the brake fluid that was shooting up out of there when I hit the brake. So that's where I'm at with it right now. Alright, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It was a long one. I know this video, whatever minutes this comes out to be, it might not look like it's that long on these videos, but trust me, it took a minute for me to get that bolt in there just right, because with it being a 4-link, that moves all kinds of ways. So literally I had to hit the front switches all the way up to the top. I had to play with the back, you know, switches a little bit to get it to where you could put that bolt through there and put that locking washer, that locking nut on the other end of it. So it took a lot to get it up in there, but I'm glad I got it up in there for now. So that's it for this week. I missed everything. Bring y'all low riders and horsepower, you dig? Rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing that no one stops to grind. Not even the haters on the sidelines. Till next time, I'm out.